Stop scrolling. You just found the perfect coconut cake recipe you've been looking for. This one, it melts in your mouth. It is as soft as wool. Can you see that texture? Now let's make it together. Crack 3 medium-sized eggs into your mixing bowl. For those who need gram measurement, just check the description box. It will be there. Add 90 grams of neutral oil into the bowl. Make sure the oil has no smell so it doesn't interfere with the cake flavor. Go in with some coconut flavoring essence. Of course, we are making coconut cake and that one is very important. Now add in some sugar, about 200 grams of sugar, 138 grams of butter, and mix. You're going to mix these very well. Make sure you're using all your strength to do this work. After about 5 minutes of intense mixing, you should have something that looks like this. Ingredients well combined and the color becomes light. Perfect. This is what we want. Now scrape the sides down. It's time to add the dry ingredients. If you have watched up to this point, please type "it is giving" in the comment section. Let me know, my people. Okay, back to business. Add 1 tablespoon of baking powder, some coconut cream powder for that extra creaminess. You know, we are making coconut cake, so you need anything coconut in your kitchen, just add it. Now it's time to introduce the flour. For this, you are going to add in batches. Add a little bit of flour and some coconut milk. You are going to keep alternating between these until everything is well combined. Now you're going to take it slow and steady. A little bit of flour, a little bit of coconut milk. Do this until you've exhausted both, and at the end you should get the best coconut cake batter. But we are not done yet. You have to whisk the living day life out of it so that it will be very, very, very smooth. In this clip, you can see it is looking grainy. It is not smooth. So you have to drop the spatula and use your hand whisk or a mixer. If that's what you have, then you mix. It's possible with your hand whisk because that's what I used. Mix this for about 2 minutes, and once it's well combined and there are no lumps, you can stop mixing. As I am recording this voiceover, I feel like making this cake again because it was so good. Now look at that batter. Tell me it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Umuna, clock it. Okay, let's clock it in the comment section. If you are following, just type "clock it." That's pretty much all for the cake batter. It's time for the cake to go into the oven. Yep. Now bring out your baking pan. I've already lined it with a parchment paper. So all you have to do is pour your batter into the pan. Tap to release excess air bubbles trapped in and bake. You can as well top with some coconut if you're feeling fancy. If you're not, do well to skip that part. Bake at 170 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes, and this is what you should have. Because this is a wool cake, you have to let it cool down for a while before you take it out or slice. Let's just call it an ajebo cake. It needs pampering. After about 30 minutes, I took it out and I sliced into it. Oh my God, this cake was so fluffy. It was so... how will I put it? It was so soft as wool. It was breaking apart. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Tell me you don't want one. All you have to do for me right now is to save this video, try it out, and I'll be waiting for your review in the comment section. Bye, and I will see you in my next video.